Hi, I'm Dennis with English Today, and today I'm going to give you a mini lesson on conditionals. We'll talk about the first, second, and third conditional. Okay, so the main thing to know about the first conditional is that it's likely to occur. We use this when it's likely to occur. The second conditional is unlikely. It's improbable, or at least the speaker doesn't think it's very likely to occur. We can make all of the sentences with if. There's many ways to get fancy with conditionals, but I'm just going to make a mini lesson for you. So the first conditional would be if blah blah blah, and then in the second half, the result clause, it'll be will plus the infinitive. For example, if it rains in Jakarta tomorrow, I will use my umbrella. And then in the second conditional, this is past tense. We use the past tense, although both can be used to talk about the present. And the first conditional can be used to talk about the future as well. So an example of the second conditional would be, if it snowed in Jakarta tomorrow, I would think the world is ending, right? Would, because this is improbable. It's not likely to rain in Jakarta tomorrow, or excuse me, to snow in Jakarta tomorrow, because it never snows in Jakarta, okay? And I use that sentence to show you that if it snowed, past tense, in Jakarta tomorrow, so well, it sounds a little odd, right? Well, that's to show you that this is not to talk about time, okay? The tense that we use is just to dictate the difference, not the time, okay? A nice little tip is that for the second conditional, you can use but at the end of it. So if it snowed in Jakarta tomorrow, I would think the world is ending, but it won't. So I'm not going to think the world is ending. You can get funny with this. If your hair were as long as mine, you would be as beautiful as I am. But it's not, so you're not. See what I mean? If you studied harder, you would pass the test. But I don't think you will. See? You can add the but one on the little but clause at the end of the second conditional. Okay, now the third conditional, this is completely unreal and impossible. It's all in the past. We're talking about a situation that did not happen. We're guessing what the outcome would have been. Okay, the formula would be had plus would have, and the past participle verb. So if I had seen her, I would have told her, but I didn't see her, so I didn't tell her. See what I mean? This is all in the past. Okay, the third conditional, it won't get used too often. This is maybe something more advanced that you would start using later. There's so many ways to get fancy with conditionals, but I'll let you study that on our webpage, find more information there. One thing I will add for humor is about the second conditional, which we can use to be funny. So, for example, I lost my keys. Where are my keys? If I were a set of keys, where would I be? So I'm not a set of keys. I could never know where a set of keys would be because they're not a person, right? So it's just a funny little way to use it. Okay, so that's all today for this lesson. If I were you, I would take the quiz that is on this webpage, I believe down below or somewhere. Yeah, do that. I'm not you. So, second conditional. Good luck with your English.